Just a few years ago, Berbera was a quiet outpost on the Horn of Africa, its docks nearly forgotten. Today, in January 2026, the port is unrecognizable, alive with the clatter of gantry cranes and the steady flow of lorries. Towering cranes, emblazoned with DP World's colours, now unload colossal ships, a far cry from the modest vessels of the past. The transformation is visible everywhere in the modern infrastructure, the confidence of local workers and the surge of new businesses in the Berbera economic zone. Berbera has become a world-class logistical superhub, a symbol of Somaliland's ambition and vision. The port's expansion is not just about steel and concrete, it's about opportunity, training, jobs, and a new sense of purpose for the community. Ship-to-shore cranes handle the world's largest vessels, and the container yard now processes hundreds of thousands of units annually. This is the new Berbera, a port reborn, pulsing with international trade. The government's gamble to modernize Berbera has paid off, turning a once quiet harbour into a vibrant hub that's reshaping East Africa. Somaliland's leaders saw that their coastline could unlock trade for the entire Horn of Africa. Today, Berbera is a declaration of intent, a thriving gateway connecting Africa to the world. The port's roar of progress now echoes across the Red Sea and beyond. Berbera's rise is rooted in geography. Positioned on the Gulf of Aden near the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, it sits at the crossroads of global maritime trade. Every ship between Asia and Europe passes its doorstep, making Berbera a front-row seat to the world's busiest shipping lane. Its proximity to Yemen, just 250 kilometers away, gives it immense strategic and military value, especially as regional conflicts disrupt shipping. The UAE established a military base here in 2017, and global powers are taking notice. Berbera's deep-water harbour can handle the largest container ships, a natural advantage over many regional ports. The Berbera corridor connects the port directly to Ethiopia, opening a gateway to a market of over 120 million people. This direct access transforms Berbera from a coastal outpost into a continental trade artery. With its deep waters and prime location, Berbera was always a hidden jewel, now polished and ready for the world stage. Geography made Berbera valuable. Vision and investment made it indispensable. Berbera's transformation is a story of bold investment, led by DP World. In 2016, DP World committed over $442 million, securing a 30-year concession to manage and develop the port. The first phase saw a new quay, deepened berths, and state-of-the-art cranes, turning Berbera into a modern logistics powerhouse. The container yard's capacity soared from 150,000 to 500,000 TEUs, with plans for even more growth. DP World introduced advanced technology, automating operations and slashing turnaround times. The Berbera Economic Zone was launched, attracting manufacturers and logistics firms to set up shop right at the port. Ships that once waited days are now serviced in hours, cutting costs and boosting reliability. This efficiency is Berbera's new calling card, time and money saved for global shipping lines. DP World's vision was to create not just a bigger port, but a world-class trade gateway, instilling confidence in Somaliland's economic future. The result? A thriving integrated hub that's changing the region's fortunes. For decades, Somaliland operated in diplomatic limbo, functioning, stable, but unrecognized. That changed on Christmas Day 2025, when Israel formally recognized Somaliland, shattering its isolation. This move, rooted in the Abraham Accords, was a game-changer, unlocking investment and diplomatic engagement overnight. Investors and multinational delegations flocked to Somaliland, eager to seize new opportunities. Israel's recognition was strategic. It gave Israel a foothold near Yemen, reducing operational distances for security operations. For Somaliland, it meant legitimacy, access to advanced technology, and a surge of global interest. The move drew criticism from the African Union and Arab League, but also forced the US and others to reconsider their positions. Somaliland took a calculated risk, and the immediate benefits, investment, security, and global attention, far outweighed the backlash. Recognition became the catalyst for a new era of growth and confidence. Berbera's success is intertwined with Ethiopia's ambitions. Ethiopia, with over 120 million people, long relied on Djibouti for trade, creating costly bottlenecks. The Berbera corridor, a modern highway linking the port to Ethiopia, offers a faster, cheaper alternative. This new route slashes transit times and costs, making Ethiopian exports more competitive and imports more affordable. For Somaliland, Ethiopia's trade guarantees the port's viability and generates vital revenue. The corridor is more than a road. It's a bridge for economic integration, cultural exchange, and regional cooperation. As trade flows grow, so do cross-border ties, fostering a more interconnected Horn of Africa. Berbera is not just moving goods. It's breaking down barriers and building a shared future. The port is a lifeline, transforming decades of isolation into opportunity for both nations. Berbera's rise is reshaping the Horn of Africa's political and security landscape. Backed by DP World, the UAE and now Israel, Somaliland has become a key player in a region once dominated by others. The port's strategic location makes it a hub for maritime security, especially as Red Sea shipping faces threats from Houthi attacks. International naval forces and intelligence agencies now see Berbera as a vital outpost for monitoring and protecting trade. The UAE's investment and military base are part of a broader strategy, putting it in competition with Turkey, Qatar and others. Israel's recognition has intensified these rivalries, turning Berbera into a focal point of regional power plays. Somaliland has leveraged these interests, securing investment and political capital to build its statehood. The port's success gives Somaliland bargaining power. It's no longer asking for a seat at the table, it's hosting the conversation. Berbera is now at the center of a geopolitical chess game, with global powers vying for influence. Somaliland's strategy used partnerships to secure its future and shape the region's destiny. Despite Berbera's triumph, Somaliland faces serious challenges. Israel's recognition has sparked fierce opposition from Somalia, the African Union and the Arab League, raising regional tensions. Security threats loom as Houthi and Al-Shabaab collaboration puts Berbera in extremist crosshairs. Protecting the port and corridor will demand constant vigilance and robust security partnerships. Internally, Somaliland must manage political unity and ensure the port's wealth benefits all citizens. Transparent governance and inclusive institutions are essential to prevent internal divisions. The stakes are high. Missteps could invite instability or exploitation by adversaries. Yet optimism prevails. Berbera's story is one of resilience and vision. Somaliland has built a stable state and a world-class port against the odds. Berbera is more than infrastructure. It's a beacon of hope and a model for African development. As the port grows, it promises to transform not just Somaliland, but the entire Horn of Africa.